Hi, welcome back if you're new. I'm Melissa, and on this channel, I want to share my art journey in my pursuit of becoming a full-time artist. June was such an exciting, fun-filled month, and so I wanted to do a sketchbook spread of all the fun things that took place. I am currently working on this sketchbook. Fun fact, I have a ton of sketchbooks, but none are completed. But that's okay. This is the one. This is gonna be the one that I complete. Even though I'm not even halfway through yet. That's okay. So let's get into it. I have a list of ideas I want to include and my reference pictures. So let's get into it. I'm very excited about this. I am thinking that I want to use markers and colored pencils. I want to play around with some of the drawings and use just markers. I haven't done that in a long time. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the sketches and then we'll get into story time. So I can't eat gluten. I found out about 15-ish years ago that I'm gluten intolerant, and we were living in Hawaii at the time, and there was slim to none gluten-free anything, let alone treats. But we had planned a trip to Bend, Oregon, and while we were there, we found this little cupcake place called Ida's Cupcakes, and they had gluten-free, and they were delicious. Oh my goodness. So that became like my new favorite. So fast forward to this year, my 40th birthday, my husband had coordinated to get every gluten-free flavor with every gluten-free frosting from Ida's Cupcakes. And since my brother and sister-in-law live in Oregon and we were all driving to Lake Tahoe to be together for my birthday, my husband had coordinated with them to pick up the gluten-free cupcakes on their way to Lake Tahoe so I can have them for my birthday. And oh my God, it was the sweetest gesture and just will live in my memory forever. I was a little bit on the struggle bus with this one. I was looking at my reference picture and laying down the colors that I saw, but it just didn't make sense. This was one of those times, well, if we're being honest, I feel like it's every time, but I had to just trust the process. I really wanted to have fun with this spread and not take it so seriously, take the pressure off of myself. because let's face it, I have a tendency to do that. I'm a constant work in progress. But I finally got the wise idea to use the white of the paper. I mean, duh. And after that, it flowed. And in the end, I really liked how it came out. Just remind me not to draw white frosting in the future. I'm so thankful. I have such a wonderful family who drove and flew to be with me in Lake Tahoe for my 40th birthday. I have a dear friend who I met through my son. Her daughter and my son were besties and kept asking for a play date. The teacher exchanged our info and we set up one. It was the best thing though because her and I hit it off immediately and we became fast, close friends. Her husband got offered an opportunity in a different state, so they had to move. In June, we had to say our goodbyes, or rather our see you laters. I was so sad that day. I of course cried, but I want the best for them and I feel like their move will bring wonderful things. I miss her like crazy though. To represent saying goodbye, I decided to draw 2 butterflies, with one flying away. The first butterfly I used just markers. The second I used both markers and colored pencils. I had the thought of just using markers in the beginning, but the bleeding got the best of me. So I put colored pencils over the top, but man, I love how smoothly the colored pencils goes over the alcohol markers. The coverage and blendability just makes it pop. The vibrant colors blended so well together and I love how it turned out. A beautiful butterfly for a beautiful friend. So this has been quite the undertaking. I tend to do that where I underestimate how long things are going to take me. I act like I don't have kids. If you're a mom, you know, they take up all your time. But that's okay. I'm really liking how it's turning out. And I decided to make it a 2-part video, so stay tuned for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!